Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me again. The topic today is very important. A lot of people want to know how to make money online, and this magic question: can an online business make me rich? But before I get into that, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Parker. First name's Alan Parker. Nice to meet you. I've been in the online business for quite a few years now, off and on. I haven't been consistent, I'm not gonna lie, but I say within the last, 5 years, I've been in and out. I came across a horrible situation after COVID. Everybody knows about that situation where COVID-19 came around 2019. 2020 is when everything started really going downhill for me. I had my own business. It was out of my apartment in Brooklyn, New York, and I had a recording studio. I used to record a lot of musicians daily. I had steady money coming in, Cash App, PayPal, cash in my hand, you name it. I was doing pretty good. It took me many years to build up the clients that I did have to be able to financially support myself in a city like New York, which is very expensive. It's a good place to visit, but you gotta have your money right to live there. I can tell you that right now. But after COVID hit, my business took a hit. A lot of people start not coming because a lot of the people that did come to my recording studio had jobs, and they was losing their jobs or quitting their jobs because of COVID. Everyone was afraid to get the virus. Some jobs just completely cut all of their employees back and closed their business, especially when it came to restaurants and things like that. A lot of people wasn't going out to eat, and a lot of my clients were in the restaurant industry because they was the ones with the most flexible schedules, and they also had more money because they was working for tips. So I had clients that come to me that used to make $200-300 a day in tips sometimes in Manhattan, right? So I had a pretty good stable base until COVID-19 came. So as my clientele and business started to struggle, everything winded down, I started looking for different ways to make money. And of course I wanted to work online because I'm used to working from home. So I really didn't want to go get a regular job. I mean, I've been working on my own for before COVID, I don't know, maybe 6 years, something like that. So I didn't want to go back to a regular job as I'm getting older and older. And, I don't have a college education, so it's not that easy to get a good paying job when you don't have a college degree. And even with a college degree, I have a lot of friends that's still jobless or have very low paying jobs. So that's not even guaranteed with a degree anymore to have a good paying job. So I decided, let me go ahead and get my own online hustle going. So that's what I did. I went online and started doing internet marketing, started learning the trade. Actually, I started with affiliate marketing. That's how most people start when they're trying to make money online. And I got the hang of it. I learned how to build an online machine, a funnel. That's what I call a machine that allows you to have an email subscriber base that you can email offers to off and on. And it was something that I was intrigued by. I liked the fact that I was able to constantly generate a little bit of income online. Now, I was never successful to the point where I made thousands and thousands of dollars, but I did make hundreds, and I did get a glimpse of what could happen when you apply yourself. But because I was going through a lot of financial problems and mental problems, I wasn't able to stay steady at the craft. So that kind of forced me into quitting sometimes. I quit a lot and I tried different companies. That was another issue. I got discouraged because a lot of companies would promise you this and promise you that, and you kind of just got to figure it out on your own. And I tried. I succeeded sometimes I didn't. And then some businesses will be here today, and then 6 months later they disappear. I even tried the cryptocurrency situation. When I got into crypto companies, those are the most volatile companies you could join. They're literally here and there, like within a blink of an eye. I'm talking about if you go in there and register for an affiliate marketing Bitcoin job, or Bitcoin program, that thing might be gone in 2-3 weeks. So you'll put that money down, next thing you know, it's gone before you could even make it back. That company's gone. So I went through a lot of stuff like that was very discouraging. So I was forced in and out constantly of the affiliate marketing game. So recently, which leads me to now, I actually eventually left Brooklyn because I couldn't afford it anymore, because my clientele went down to literally I went from maybe having a solid 30 customers, and it dwindled all the way down to like 5 or 6, and I couldn't maintain my business like that, you know. And I had more than 30, but I say 30 solid people that used to come all the time that had jobs that didn't have jobs after COVID, right? So I was eventually forced out of my apartment. Luckily, I didn't get evicted. I left on my own free will. My lease was almost up anyway. So guess what I had to do? I had to call my mom, and I haven't lived with my mom. Put it like this: I'm in my 40s now. I haven't lived with my mom since I was in my mid-20s. Not even. Actually, I had my first apartment on my own in the Bronx, New York, when I was 23. Yeah, so I haven't lived with my mom in over 20 years, y'all. 20 years. And I was forced to actually go back to my mom, which was always a last resort. I never wanted to ever, if anything, I wanted to be buying her a new house. I wanted to make sure my mom was good, but I couldn't even make sure myself was good. So I had to call mom and ask her, could I come back home temporarily to get my life in order, because everything went down in the dirt. I had no backup plan, and I wasn't a good saver because the money was coming in and I was spending it as it came in. You know how that goes. So I got back home, and what I did was I just took like about a month off, and then I started looking for another job. I did find a job pretty quickly, and it was at the airport. Now I live in the Maryland, DC, Virginia area, so I worked at Reagan National Airport, which is in Virginia. Very not too far from where I live if you have a car. I don't have a car. I pretty much sold everything to move out and pay the bills that I had left in Brooklyn and move out. So I actually don't drive in a city where I should be driving. But anyway, I got the job. I started working the job. It was not a great position. I worked as a dishwasher in the airport, and I was helping prep food, and I was doing a lot of other things, stocking and things that really technically I wasn't supposed to be doing, but you know how jobs do. They get you in there for one position and have you doing everything for the same pay. And that's what led me to getting back to the online digital market, because I started to feel like I was being used and abused, just like way back when I had a regular job before I started my own business. So it was kind of stressful going to work, I'm not gonna lie. My mind was all over the place, and even though I did do a great job at my job, so great that after 2 months they wanted to promote me from dishwasher to a supervisor. Yeah, in 2 months. And normal people that, get that type of offer would have took it right away, right? But for one, they was only going to give me an extra $1.50 an hour on top of what I was making to be a supervisor. Hell no. Y'all trying to kill me out here. So I told the manager at that time I would think on it, right? But I did think on it. I went home, I thought about what I wanted to do and what was the best decision that I should make. And let me tell you something, after working there only 3 months, I decided it's time for me to go back online and see what I could do. And the fact that they wanted to promote me within 2 to 3 months of me working there, from dishwasher to a supervisor, kind of confirmed that I am a boss. And if I'm a boss, why should I be getting bossed around at a job? That doesn't make sense to me. So I had to make a very executive decision and just quit altogether. So not only did I say I'm not going to take the promotion, but I also gave him my resignation that same week. And I decided to find work online. So to go back to the topic we was talking about before, can an online business make you rich? Hells yeah. There's people in every country that's getting rich from online work. From working on their laptop at home, they're bringing in the big bucks. They're not going to work. They're working at home, making their own schedule, bettering their lives, their futures, taking their time back with their family. And that's one of the reasons why I want to do online work and be successful at it, because I want my time back for me. I'm tired of dedicating my time to other companies just to make them richer while they go off and play golf. No, we can be rich. We can be successful. You got people online posting YouTube videos getting rich. This is a digital world where becoming rich is the thing now, but you have to get in on it, and you can't be afraid to take that risk to do it. And guess what? I'm not. So if you're serious and you dedicate yourself, you can get rich online because people are already doing it.
No work, homebiz.com.